Okay, so for one, we're just putting together some stuff that we've basically done before, just never all in the same problem. So we'll get a little bit bigger as we go through the board, and we've got a board full here. But here's our scheme. If the problems have parentheses, you have to do parentheses first. So eventually, as we work through these today, you can see down the line, people that are in the room, there's some parentheses coming. People with the camera view, you can't see it yet, but it's coming. If there's parentheses, you still continue to do that first. You're distributing and whatnot first. For here, what we don't have any parentheses, we just jump on it, and what's this called, this thing we're about to do with this? Combine like terms. We're going to look to combine like terms second. If there are any things on one side of the equals or the other that we can combine, we're going to combine like terms. And after you do that, it's just opposites as usual. So if we combine these, how many x's would you have? 5x. So we have a positive 3, a positive 2. We just do adding rules. Adding two positives makes a positive, and you add. So 5x out of that, well, 25 weights. And then how would you solve that? Start doing opposite. Divide by 5, you'd get 5. You can still check. Checking is still a good idea. How can we check? Put it in. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 5 is 10. 15 plus 10 is 25. And if you do the right thing, that should just work out just like that. Question about that? This one doesn't go as neatly. When you combine your x total, you'd get 7. When you go to divide again, it doesn't divide evenly, so you just settle for
20 over 7.
20 over 7. You're less likely probably to check that because 4 times this is a mess, 3 times that is a mess. But if you did check it, it would make 20. You could do that if you were serious about your checking career. But in the 9th grade, 10th grade, sometimes that's a tough sell. Question about those two? This one, combine? 6x makes still 10. Try to divide as we were.
1 2/3.
1 2/3 would work. So would 5/3. 10/6 is not a bad start, but we'd want to turn it into one of those other things we said, be it 5/3 or 1 2/3, as the case may be. Something about that. This one's a little different. How's this one a little different?
The 2 doesn't have an x.
Yeah, there's no like terms with the x's, but there are like terms with the numbers. So let's go after the numbers. 3x plus 2 is all weighting. The numbers, there were like terms over there.
23.
23. Then do some opposites. First move, subtract the 2. So 3x can wait. Subtract the 2, you'd get 21. Go ahead and solve the rest of the way, and we'd get 7. That one's probably more likely to be checked. 3 times 7's
21.
plus 2.
23.
We knew we were getting 23, so that checks out pretty well. Question about that? Well, we either turn that or just move it down the line.
I'll just turn it.
Like terms here? You have any?
2x.
The xy stuff. Okay, so the positive 4 versus the negative 2.
2x plus 3
It's 2x. Still plus 3.
equals 11.
Still equals 11. The plus 3 and the 11, they're on different sides, so we don't try to address that. But the x is on the same side, get them put together. Then subtract the 3.
8
It's 8.
and 4.
Divide. You got 4. Something about that. Here, like terms.
3x and 5x.
We can do the x's. Positive 3 in competition with negative 5. Everybody, positive 3 versus negative 5. It's negative 2x. For the numbers, negative 4, negative 6.
-10.
Join up for negative 10 to equal still the 19. Opposite time. Add the 10. gets us up to
9.
29. Divide in the simplest way, 29 over 2, but somebody's got to be,
Negative.
does it matter who?
No.
Just throw it in somewhere. Simple about that. Okay, so here's our cheat sheet again. Parentheses if we have them, combine like terms, second, do our opposites third. Just keep moving down the line. Do we need another turn, or are we still okay?
I'll just move it
Okay.
a little bit.
I can unplug if you want.
It's good.
Okay. So like terms here,
Negative 2x and negative 4x.
okay? Put those negative x's together, and it'd be a negative total of
6.
6 numbers.
3 and negative 7, which would make negative 4.
Negative 4. Then
Add 4.
add 4. We're in negative zone already. Add positive 4 to get up out of there a little bit. Negative 16. Divide, reduce. 16 over 6, not bad.
8 over 3.
8 over 3 is best. Positive, negative?
Positive.
Why positive?
Is negative 6 and negative 16.
Two negatives,
Two negatives.
dividing is positive. Change on this one, this is a 2 there, that's slightly messy for a second. What are we having to do here first? First time today is distribute. We've distributed 100 times before, but not today.
3x minus 6.
3x minus 6,
Negative 4.
add 6,
Oh, yeah,
negative
sorry.
4, yep,
That'd be negative 4 over 3.
negative 4 over 3. Question about that. Go again, distribute,
Negative 8x plus 3. No, plus 12
12 now,
equals 12.
agreed.
Subtract 12.
Subtract the 12, gets us
0.
0. So when we divide,
0.
it's 0. So there. More to go. You still see me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a little closer.
Sorry. What's up with these parentheses?
You just put them down.
Just drop them. If there's parentheses with nothing there, if there's parentheses with just a plus, just drop them. X count,
3x
3. In case people forgot, this has a
1.
1. Numbers,
7. 7.
we catch a break,
0.
it's 0 again. Second one in a row is going to get stuck on a 0. Something there. Nice.
Sorry.
Not you, he's the one who's, causing problems. He's got you set up with a trap, with a pen in your back. Here,
Distribute.
okay, gets you,
8x plus 6
agreed.
would be negative 10x minus 20.
Agreed. Anybody distribute troubles? X count,
Negative 2.
negative 2. Number count,
Negative 26.
nope. Not with positive, fighting out with negative.
Negative 14.
Negative 14. Then
Add 14.
add 14. If we're in negative 8, but add 14, that overcomes it. Negative 8 adds 14.
Negative 21.
6.
Positive 6. If we add positive 14, what's the rule when you add one of each? We have a negative, we add a positive.
Depends on who's bigger.
Depends on who's bigger, which is the positive, we subtract. We're up to positive 6. Division?
It'll just be a negative a third.
Negative 3. 6 will divide by 2, which is the 3. If it was a 6 here and a 2 there, then we'd get that 1/3. 2 more to go. Question at all? Distribute.
18x minus 24.
Agreed. Minus 5x. -7, -9, x total, 13, -24, -7, number total,
Minus 31.
agreed. Get rid of this, doing an opposite, it'll be 22. Adding 31 gets us up to positive territory,
22 over 13.
22 over 13. Last one, then we'll head up the homework page. This, leave the 2x,
Negative 4x plus 8.
agreed. X count,
Negative 2x.
agreed. Get rid of add 8 by
Subtracting it. 1.
1, final,
Negative a half.
negative a half. We could check any or all of those. Let's do the 0 one just to do it, because that's easy. 0 plus 3 would make 3. 2 times 0 plus 4, 4, 3 and 4, 7. We can check any or all of those. That's what it is. Homework, we are in 4.1 somewhere. So 4.1 is on page 138. So on 138, we're going to work our way from 1 to 36, but we're going to skip the multiples of 3. In other words, what are the multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, etc. Somebody in previous years might have crossed them off in your books. If they didn't, you can feel free to write in your book for that task. I don't mind that at all. But we're skipping 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, etc. But we're working 1 to 36, I guess technically 1 to 35, because we're skipping 36, because that's a 3. And then a scattering of later problems, I would ask you to try 46, and then 48 and 49. 48 and 49 are going to be like a word problem, a story problem, that you're going to have to make your own equation to solve it on 48, 49. 46 is kind of like a slightly bigger one than what we did on the board. What 46 has is parentheses inside of other parentheses. Those are called nested parentheses. If there's some parentheses inside of others, how do you work those?
You do those ones first.
Which ones first?
The ones that are inside.
The ones that are inside. So you start all the way inside and you gradually work your way out. So 46, start inside and work out. 48, 49, make your own equation and then solve that up. Again, one more time, 138 is where we are, skipping the 3s, going up to 36. And then we've got 46, 48, 49. That's a wrap.